Today we have a very interesting video for you. Actually, a very interesting topic of discussion for you. Yes, and it is actually very interesting. We will be discussing about MMS. No, it's not what you think. It's the man's moon's cycle. Yes, it's a real deal. I watched this episode on Doctor's Channel a couple of years back, which made me go deeper into this topic. Check out a small clip from that episode by yourself.
A little irritable. God, I'm just, I don't feel right.
Is that time of the month?
I don't know, is it? We've discussed the dreaded telltale signs for women in their time of the month, but could your man be experiencing PMS too?
I remember actually dating this one guy. I think certain times of the month he would get his time where I know, okay, time to leave him alone.
My girlfriend probably complains about my moodiness, but I don't think that there's a pattern to it.
I've had a girlfriend that complains about me.
I feel like they kind of cling on to your cycle, so when I'm moody, they become moody. I feel like they do get bitchy sometimes, and it feels like they are on their periods.
I have noticed that my husband is on a mood cycle. He gets very grumpy and he needs to release it. I need to mark it on a calendar and I might actually find some pattern to it.
Hold on, guys. You're not convinced about it. Wait till the end of the video for more interesting facts before you come up to any conclusion.
Our planet's closest celestial force is the moon, right? And its impact on the earth, everybody knows. The pull on the biological rhythm on each and every organism across time, which has lived on this planet. We are aware of the moon's gravitational effect on the oceans and the seas. It is not difficult for us to actually, conceive the effect of the moon on the human body, since it is also made up of 70% of water. All heavenly bodies radiate certain frequencies during this time. So what about the human, right? We know that women reproductive cycles are about the same length as the lunar cycle. Scientists do call it as a coincidence. Personally, I don't think so. It is a fact. Think about this. When I started to research on this topic, first thing I did was I broke the lunar cycle into 4 phases, which is the new moon, the waxing moon, the full moon, and the waning moon. Certainly the waxing and the waning of the moon shows some apparent changes in men and some really obscure ones, which we will talk in detail in this video. So now each phase of the moon represents a different kind of energetic phase, which can have a profound impact on the human body and mind. So if you start mapping the highs and the lows of your mood swings as per these 4 phases, you will start to see a pattern. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So the full moon does have an effect on the men's sleeping pattern. Studies have shown that many humans tend to sleep less on full moon nights. Although women are said to be more hormonal and men more logical, it is seen that some men show apathetic and emotional behavior during a full moon. They also get prone to irrational rage and experience bloating. These symptoms are like what women experience just before their periods or during it. So the full moon actually may be responsible for men having mood swings every month, similar to a woman having her monthly periods. Okay, so the effect can be in the form of lack of energy, anger, irritability, and heightened or lessened sex drive. This is not just an assumption, but has been clinically proven by medically examining the bodily fluids in men during the moon cycles. Okay, on new moon day, the Rajasic, right? It's a Sanskrit word. His mind is filled with hatred, pride, arrogance, and want of faith. In Tamasic period, it is basically quarrelsome, insincere, and fault-finding. For example, if a person is alcoholic, he will want to drink more alcohol. Clearly, the moon is responsible for influencing much of our emotional and mental state of the mind, as do external circumstances. So now, if you talk to any person with an astrological belief, They would say that depending on the signs and aspects of each person's chart, you could have different manifestations when the moon passes over a certain area. Okay, so now tracking your mood, energy level, productivity level, dreams, perspective, insights, and other experiences over the moon cycles will be an eye-opening experience. There are indefinite ways you can use the tracking of the moon cycle experiences to your own benefit.
In summary, I would suggest you do the following. Start making a note of all the highs and the lows and the low moments, energy moments, including your productivity, energy levels, and so on. While you can write it down in a normal iPad or notepad or even online, I have given you some very nice apps below which you can use for this purpose. Some of the apps do generate an algorithm pattern which can be useful for your own assessment. Check it out by yourself. I suggest you do a behavioral tracking for at least 3 months or a minimum of 3 lunar cycles. You will start to see a pattern of behavior and the mood swings which either you yourself or your partner experiences. Do check out the information by yourself, and if you're convinced, then it's best to make use of that pattern. Guys, you may not agree to this information, but I do suggest you talk to your lady partner. Bare minimum, we all agree that we are disturbed. We do have sometimes very disturbed sleep which impact our mood swings the next day. I would recommend during that phase you can try for some very rigorous exercises or cycling or some kind of an activity which totally tires you up. This will really help you sleep well. In my next video, I am going to share with you some yoga and meditation techniques for better and stressful sleep and relaxation. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon given below to get notified on some interesting content which I will surely ensure that I make it interesting. And when I upload, you will get a notification on that. Till then, see you. Ta-da, bye-bye.